Hello everybody, my name is Loop and this is a custom circuit showcase. This particular circuit I have created myself and it begins at the Meadows Sprint. Forza has introduced a feature into the game which allows you to get a share code from custom races. This is my share code for my particular circuit. This allows us to actually specifically search for one event that someone has made, which is an awesome feature that allows me to do this. This is the vehicle that I've chosen to do attempt this for this time around. I like the tune. I have shared the tune. If you would like to use it yourself, it uses the stock engine, which I might add is a straight 6, not a V8. You'll hear it when we actually do the race. But before that begins, I'll show you my difficulty settings, just for argument's sake. I run on Pro, driver difficulty, ABS on, shifting manual, driving line full, and rewind on. Rewind just helps when things go wrong. So without further ado, let's begin. You'll notice straight away it sounds a bit unique. I'll let you just enjoy the sound for a few moments. Okay, I hope you like it. I like it. Anyway, I'll go into detail about the different corners and the different points and the uniqueness about this circuit in just a moment. I've done my best with the racing line. The braking line in particular is usually quite accurate. Some places, like particularly along this section, it does not apply. This is quite a high speed section where you really only need to back off and dab the brakes if your car is not particularly good at top speed, like high speed cornering. This is what is great, as I'll show here. This straight is also where the AI tend to do a bit of rubber banding. If your car's not great at top speed, and even if it is okay, the AI will often catch up quite quickly. So just be aware of that. When I was making this circuit, I wanted something that was unique, and also a little bit longer than the majority of the circuits in Forza Ryzen 4. And I think I've achieved that. Yeah. So I'll take you on a flying lap, pointing out various key moments when I can. I'll also do the same for the second lap, because there's too much going on. This corner you don't need to brake for. It does settle you for this corner though, if you slow down. It allows you to pick your line better. This corner here is a simple enough corner. I would suggest avoiding the inside corner, as it can send you onto two wheels. It's a bit of a rise. This one here is a good passing opportunity. You get a good exit out of the corners, often the AI won't. This corner here is quite a high speed corner. As you will see, you don't really need to slow down for it if you know your car. This corner, however, is very fiddly. There's that sequence of corners. That one, again, you don't need to brake for. This one, so you do, otherwise you'll miss this checkpoint. Then we're off on the straight again. One thing I like, which I'll show in the next lap, is the interior of this car. I love old cars doing them up to a point where the speedos just moves ridiculously quickly. This one does that, and I'll show that in the next lap. As you would have seen, I did that corner a little bit better. I had a better line. heavy braking for this corner here. The racing line is somewhat accurate. The exit's not perfect, but it's pretty good. This corner here, I would advise not going wide like I do. Here, there is a dip on the road just to the left of me. That's about as wide as you could push it. These corners, if you pick your line right, you don't need to slow down for. Again, it's about knowing your car. I do brake quite heavily here to show how easy it is to settle your car and prepare for that corner. This one, you dab the brake, back off, depends on the car. This one, I didn't mention it before, but it's important not to run wide because there's a house, and I nearly clipped that house. That will stop you dead in your tracks. Again, pick your line on this corner, know your car, know your strengths, know the weaknesses of your car. This one here, it's important to set up early, to brake very early in the beginning. You actually make this corner, you can see, I don't make it at all, and I have to rewind near the beginning. It's important to brake early, pick your line, and brake early for that corner as well, as you'll go through the brick walls and you'll miss that checkpoint. So there's tips and tricks to getting around the Lighthouse Loop, as I've called it. In a moment I'll go to the inside, the cockpit view. I skip straight past the steering wheel one, so there's no steering wheel because the way I drive is a bit distracting. I tend to do a lot of small adjustments with the wheel. But you can see the speedo's topped out at 130 miles an hour. I run with kilometres, I live in Australia, and that's the measurement I'm used to. Whereas this, I think, was that time when mile an hour was the main thing. You can see how quickly the speedo drops and then comes back up again. I don't rev fourth out all the way often, but basically it gets to the top of fourth gear and then runs out of room. And topped out again. So yeah, that's the Lighthouse Loop. I hope you look at yourselves and can enjoy it as much as I did making it and racing on it. The AI tend to do some funny things. You notice as they cross the line, many of the lap times suddenly get faster. For no apparent reason. That's AI rubber banding its way through life. Yeah, so that's my circuit. Feel free to have a go if you like. Feel free to not. It's a good money maker. It's a nice, unique circuit, and I'm hoping in the future to do other people's custom races to kind of bring more enjoyment into Forza, something new to do to occupy your time. So thanks for watching. See you next time.